So starting off this trip, we obviously had to get on a plane and fly to Boston, and while I was on the plane, I looked out the window, played on a DS, and even took some pictures on photo booth because, I mean, why not? It's just, fun, average stuff that everyone does. Then we landed in Boston. Yeah. When we were in Boston, I tried Dunkin' Donuts for the very first time. Boston is home to probably a million Dunkin' Donuts. I kid you not, there was one on every single corner. So I thought, why not try it for the first time here in Boston where they seem to thrive off of it? So I did. And you know what? It was pretty dang good. I enjoyed it.
It's amazing how coffee can be coffee.
No, I mean like everything.
After I tried Dunkin' Donuts, we went to go get the rental car because obviously we don't have our car to drive up there. We got in the rental car to drive to the hotel. We drove under this really cool bridge that goes underwater. I don't really know how that works, but it was
Cool, I guess.
Then we got to the hotel, set our stuff down, and then we set off to go explore Boston. We decided our first stop was, of course, going to be Berklee College of Music. Wait, I see it! I see it!
You see it?
It's right there!
I see it too.
So we drove by it, and then it took forever to find parking, but I was kind of freaking out and I was really excited, so I didn't even care. I just really was excited that I was seeing Berklee for the first time ever. We finally parked, and then we walked by a group of guys, and
Oh, shit.
yeah, that's enough said right there.
See?
Guitar Center right across the street.
Emily, don't run off.
And then I got to see Berklee for the first time ever. After looking at Berklee, we discovered across the street was a Guitar Center, and I love Guitar Centers and guitars. It's just, I like it, okay? Then we looked around the city and got dinner and just had a grand old time. After exploring for a bit, we decided to go to Target, and I was really confused because it was 3 stories, and that's a lot, okay?
It's a lot.
Did that just open by itself?
Hi, we're in an elevator.
It's Target.
Here's me being awkward. After Target, we went back to the hotel, and I was just having a jolly good time with Ubby and Dubby until Dubby decided to fall, but I mean, that's okay. Put him right back, and then we went to bed. Day 2 came. First thing that I did was look out the window with Ubby. Why? Because I love Ubby. Then I went to the bathroom to get ready for the day. And for some reason, I just kind of thought I was a beauty guru all of a sudden, so enjoy my beauty guru montage. Then here's my OOTD. My mom and I started off the day by going to Berklee, because we got to figure things out. But whenever we got there, we realized we were there a little too early. The place was not open yet. So I was just kind of messing around while my mom was trying to figure out what time it opened, and I tripped going up the stairs. Since we got there early, we decided to go to this coffee shop. Once we were done getting coffee, we did all the fancy stuff.
On 3, you're gonna go like this, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ouch, my head!
My video will make sense when I'm done editing it, but right now it's
cool.
not going to make sense.
Yeah, no.
That's how it always works. We finished up at Berkeley earlier than expected, so then we just decided, you know what, let's go explore. Let's go out on town. Let's go have some fun. Let's be crazy people, you know? Then we discovered the official Berkeley store where they sell all the fun Berkeley stuff. And I may or may not have gotten a lot of things. Don't judge me, okay? Then after we went there, we just did a lot more exploring because, I mean, you know, why not? Took some pictures, had a jolly good time, you know what I'm saying? Then we went to the subway so I can have some practice riding them because that's going to be my source of transportation while I'm living there. Then later that night we went to the hotel, changed, and then we went out to get some dinner, some wonderful tasty food. After getting food, we made the courageous decision to drive to Harvard because, I mean, you know, why not drive to the #1 school in America? The area by Harvard was really nice, so we kind of just decided to get out, walk around. Then we ended up going to Target, because why not go to Target? We walked around, got some snacks, and I even got a Harvard shirt. Then we went back to the hotel, and JP and I decided, you know, let's grind at the gym. And then after working out, we went to bed, and that was the end of day 2. Wow, do I look dead.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Am I right, ladies?
We got up, we got ready.
Mom, do you have chopstick?
I don't support chapstick, but my lips are like not.
It's like medicated.
Do you think they put shards of glass in that one? Okay.
Okay.
And we went to the coffee place that I discovered that is officially my favorite coffee place ever. And I just got coffee and a vegan bagel. And then we walked around and did a lot of shopping, a lot of looking around. We were just being very touristy that day. And then I figured out they had a Doc Martens store, which I was very excited about. You know those pillows that when you move it up one way with the sequence, it like changes color? Well, they had that in shoe form. And then my mom got a pair of Docs and I got a new pair of Docs as well. Then after our little fun shopping adventure, we had to drive to a different part of town because we were doing a cruise. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A 90-minute cruise. That's what we were doing. And we still had a decent amount of time before the cruise, so we just decided, hey, let's look around, let's just have a fun time before we have to get on this cruise.
See something?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wave hi to the people. Wrong way.
And then it was time to get on the cruise, so you know what we did.
We got on the cruise.
It was really fun, very historical, very big learning moment. I just had a really great time until my body just decided to make me start my period in the middle of the boat ride. So that was, really fun on my part. I love being a girl sometimes. I really do. Then we got off the cruise, went back to the car, and we hurried to find a gas station because I was just struggling, okay? I was struggling.
Wait.
Then we got on the subway and we rode all the way to an apartment that we may or may not have found. Hint, hint.
Who's that bump? What'd you do?
I ran into a pole.
Then we headed back to the area where we're staying, and on our way back, since Boston has a lot of vegan food, I decided let's get some vegan food to take back to the hotel. And I just kind of went off on the vegan food and I had a really good time.
I am trying a vegan mozzarella stick.
I thought this was Emily's video.
Yeah, it was, but
It was.
but that's so good.
It's okay.
Look at cheese on your face.
Let me see.
Wow.
Yesterday when I was trying to get this to work, I kept pressing this and put
Oh.
instead of the button.
Oh god.
Here, come here. There you go.
Very good.
Then JP and I decided to play with Ubby and Dovey, and then we went to bed, and that was the end of day 3. And now we have arrived on our last day of Boston. Very sad, but we're moving there, so I guess it's not that sad. But we woke up, packed everything. I put on my new Doc Martens because I was just really excited to break them in, you know what I'm saying? And then we left to go to the airport. Then we took the fun little plane ride back to Homeland.
Yeehaw, motherfuckers.
And that's it. That's the end of this Boston trip. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know that this isn't a normal vlog. This one's kind of weird, but I hope you enjoyed anyways. Just know that I love you all so much. Bye.